Hi everybody, welcome to my Minecraft Beta 1.7 update test drive. This is a test drive of the new Pistons, which were just added today. It's June 30th, 2011, and I've had a few minutes here to mess around with Pistons, and I'm going to show you the basics. I am not an expert, this is not a tutorial, but we'll take a look at how they're built and some basic uses. So let's get started. So let me jump around on my workbench here. No, let's hop into the workbench and let me show you how these things are built. First, you're going to need some planks right across the top. A little bit of cobble on the sides. A little bit of wedstone. And some I1. And that's it, right there. That's a piston. Okay, now that we've crafted a piston, what is it and what can it do for me? I am glad you asked. Let's go find out. I'm going to place the piston down. It is essentially a block, just like any other block, but this one, once activated, can push and pull other blocks. This is where the platform is for the pushing and the pulling. And what we want to do is take a lever, because it needs some kind of a power source. You put the block in front of it that you want to push, and you hit the lever and it pushes the block out. It will hold this position until it loses power. And there it is. It's back again, but the block did not come back with it. Interesting. Well, why not? Because that's the job of the sticky piston. Let me show you how to make a sticky piston. Basically, want to take your regular piston, put a little slime on it. Sticky piston. Okay, now I've got two sticky pistons. Let's head back over here to testing grounds. Now you want to face the way you want the piston platform to go in the opposite direction. So if I'm facing this way, it's going to come this way. If you want it to go up, in fact, let's do an up demonstration. Put it like so. Although that's not going to work very well for this demonstration because I want this sticky stuff to pull back. So we'll come back to that. I'll show you how gravity affects this thing. Alright, and now we're going to string this up to another lever. And just like the other one, it pushes it out. It also pulls it back. Very nice indeed. Oh, I'm stuck. Stop. Just kidding. You cannot get stuck to this. Nor do mobs get stuck to it. But they do break with just about anything, which is nice. Alright, now let's try something else. Let's try the vertical placement. Like so. Now if you put a block on top of that, and let's try a button. Again, I haven't really done a lot of work with these things, so I don't know how this is going to react, but I want to try a button. Oops. I think I want to try a button. Oh, it's not a button. Hello, button. Because it's a button, once the button retracts, it loses power, it falls. The piston will retract, but the block it pushed up there remains just like a normal block in Minecraft. Once it's up, it don't come down unless it's sand, gravel. So that's interesting. And that's where the sticky guy comes into play, apparently. Alright, let's do something else. Science is fun! Okay, let's test the maximum capabilities and limitations. So the wiki says that this guy can push 12 blocks. So we're going to try that. Let's put it right here. We've got 12 pieces of sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can count. It was my understanding there would be no math. Okay, push 12. Indeedly do it do. Let's see if it can push 13. No, sir. Wiki is correct. Correct the mundo. Now I want my sand back. I might need that for a future demonstration. Come to me, sand. Alright, so 1 to 12 blocks. That is the range it can push successfully. Oh, there's one more thing we can test. For example, if it pushes something that has metadata attached to it. For example, metadata would be a sign. Let's go build a sign or a chest. There are certain entities, there's only a few of them, signs, chests, anything that has additional values associated with it that has to be stored in Minecraft. You can push them, I think, but it will be destroyed. Let's give it a try. Put a couple of slime balls in there, some feathers from dead spy chickens, and see what happens. Does not push them because of the metadata. Okay, I thought it would be destroyed. That is not the case. It just doesn't work with those things. So signs, chests, what else? Probably furnaces because they can contain items, and dispensers and so forth. Good to know. I'm taking my stuff back. And I need you, dispenser. Okay, now let's think of some kind of a use for this thing. I'm certain people have already thought of many cool contraptions. I'm not the type. I don't get too involved in complex and intricate mechanisms. However, I did one early test, and I'm going to do that again. So let's just say I have, let's just pretend for a moment. Let's play pretend. I have a secret base down here, okay? I've got a hatch that leads down. It's covered in water because I want it secret. I want it hidden. I don't want it to be too obvious. So there it is, right down there. Just pretend. Go with the flow here. No pun intended. So now, every now and then I want to come over here and I want to get down to that room. But I don't want to fight the water. And I don't want the water to go down into the hatch when I open it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a little floodgate, or dam rather, to stop the flow of water with a button. And then once I get down in the little room down there, I can turn it back on to hide myself again. So what we're going to do is dig a little hole, I guess right there. I'm going to dig 2 holes actually. So it's got to be 2 down, and I think the sticky guy makes the most sense here because it has to push and pull. So is that 2 down? Yes. I already had one down there. I already did this demonstration a little bit earlier. And now let's put some sand on top of that. So now I have the piston down there. It's hidden. This is going to cause a problem. So because it's going to fall, and I don't want it to fall when I get underneath it. So that's going to have to be dirt for the time being. And let's make a little access area. Okay, there's the block that's going to be cut off the water. And I want to put redstone here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. This is not very fancy. Of course, this can all be hidden if you guys want to get fancy. I'm just not fancy. And it raises it up. Blocks the water. Nice. Then I can go down here to my secret cavern. Where to go? Oh yeah, I don't have one. Let's just pretend. I like pretend. Let's get the heck out of here. Now, there's, I guess there's a couple of things you can do. You can either have this on, rather than a lever, you could put a button there, and it will raise it for a moment, and then go back down. So you'd have to race over there pretty quickly. Button on the side. Run, 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 run. Ooh, try again. All right, so that probably won't work. So you're probably better off with the lever. What do you say? Lever? Lever? I've asked that question before. And because it's a sticky, actually it's sand anyway, so it'll conform to physics, it will fall, so you don't really need to use a sticky here, but that's, there you go. Pretty cool. So now my secret room is safe and secret, and just the way we like it. Let's keep it that way. Alright, so it's getting dark. What else do I need to cover? With pistons. I'm sure that, like I said, there's a ton of different uses. You can make bridges, floodgates, I don't know, movable walls, hidden walls. You can make traps in survival multiplayer by causing dirt or something to squish somebody. So there's all kinds of cool contraptions that you can make. But this is just a test drive, not a full tutorial. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on some cooler stuff down the road. So I think that pretty much covers everything with the basics of the pistons. And well, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to take a look at some of the other stuff next, the shears and the leaves, placeable leaf blocks now, and TNT. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Well, not in this episode. You'll have to go click a button and click a link and go to my channel and look at. You know the routine. All right. Bye bye.